Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Last time we finished off the left side of the box. Now it's on to the right side of the third unboxing for Versus Royal Knights. I gotta say, during the last video, I thought halfway through, I'm like, gosh, there sure are a lot of Royal Knights we're pulling. And it's like, of course there is. Like, it's the name. Starting off, we got Bishop Chessmon, Darugamon, Crowmon, Lilamon, Bauhuckmon, Loderleomon, Aquilamon, Queen Chessmon, Mach Gaugamon, Vulcan Crusher, Dynastamon, 10 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP, on player win Digivolving, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add 2 cards with Lucemon in their names, or the Royal Knight, trade among them to your hand, trash the rest. Your turn. When you would play another Digimon with Lucemon in its name or Royal Knight trait, delete all of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Champion or lower is not great. The search is alright and it works with the purple, because normally I don't like trashing, but that's kind of purple's playstyle, so that works. Still, I don't feel like this one is good enough. And we got Kensaromon. 13 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 13,000 DP. On player win Digivolving. If there are 6 or fewer total cards in both players' security stacks, gain 3 memory. And add and reveal 1 card in your hand. If it's yellow, place it on top of your security stack face down. If it's not, return to the hand. When attacking once per turn, by trashing the top card of your security stack, unsuspend this Digimon, and one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 7,000 DP for the turn. I don't like this one. I don't like that it's very... what's the word? I cannot think of it, but it's like... The condition is like, oh yeah, you and your opponent, you have to have 6 or fewer security cards, and then you get to put one back, but only if that one's yellow, and you have to reveal a card in your hand. You can't just be like, I don't have any yellow. You have to reveal a card. You're giving your opponent information. And then it gets to put in this stack face down. That is way too much. And then by trashing security cards, you get to reduce... No, I'd much rather do that with a Tamer card than use him. I don't like this new kind of playstyle thing that they're doing with yellow. We can see a baby. Rook Chessmon, Galgamon, Protogizmon, Simber Angoramon, Falcomon, Rise Greymon, Sunflowmon, Jumbo Gamemon, Odin's Breath, Pinamon, Pawn Chessmon, 3 play costs, 1 Digivolution cost from black or yellow, 1,000 DP is dual color. Blocker, on deletion, if it's your opponent's turn, you may play 1 level 3 or lower Digimon card with Chessmon in its name from your hand without paying the cost. If you have 8 or more Digimon cards with Chessmon in its name in your trash, add 2 to the max level of the card this effect can play. So I think this is the one that I was referring to with King Chessmon, where you can't do that because 3 or lower becomes 5 or lower. It's level 6, so you couldn't play it that way. But still good for a Chessmon deck. I mean, you're going to have to use it. And we got the other Pawn Chessmon. Yo, I like that. This one's a 3 play cost. 1 Digivolution cost from yellow or black. 1,000 DP is dual color yellow-black. On deletion, if it's your turn, you may play 1 level 3 or lower Digimon card with Chessmon in its name from your hand without paying the cost. If you have 8 or more Digimon cards with Chessmon in their names in your trash, add 2 to the maximum level of this card's effect. And inherited effect, this one has Reboot. So, this one doesn't have any effect for inherited. This one does. I don't know which one I would consider better. I mean, this one's the opponent's turn, and it has blocker, so it's an easy way to get this one's ability off. Whereas this one... it's during your turn, so This one's meant to be played and be a chump blocker. This one's meant to be digivolved into. I like that, so there's not really a choice of like which one's going to block. Like, you know what these two are meant to do. I like that. Like, that's a good thing to see, that there's not any confusion in it. On to the next pack. And we got Kamemon, and I think I saw something super shiny. Night Chessmon, Porcupamon, Guapamon, Huckmon, Platinum Sukamon, Night Chessmon, Savior Huckmon, Mika and Megumi, Mihiramon, Mirage Galgamon, 12 play cost, 4 evolution cost, 12,000 DP, has the evade. When this Digimon would be deleted, you may suspend it to prevent that deletion. When Digivolving, return one of your opponent's tamers to their hand, all turns, once per turn. When an effect adds cards to your opponent's hand, you may play one Thomas H. Nordson from your hand without paying the cost. So this one's playing into the burst mode, where you would return it to your hand, and then you would play the burst mode down to... So you would play the Thomas H. Nordson with this one's effect, play the burst mode, that would pop it back to your hand. So that's kind of what they're doing there. That's great. And I do like evade. That's pretty cool. And we got Rosemon. 11 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. When Digivolving, by suspending one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, unsuspend this Digimon. All turns, once per turn. When an opponent's Digimon or Tamer becomes suspended, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. So, playing with their playstyle, definitely good. And we got the final pack this video. I keep hoping that the last card we'll see is white because, again, I do want to kind of build a Royal Knights deck. That'd be kind of interesting. We got Galmon, Fanskomon, King Sukamon, Shajinmon, Gizmon AT, Lamortmon, Repamon, Prince Memamemon, Salamon, Kapurimon. We got Belphemon Sleep Mode, 11 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP, Digivolve 1 from Belphemon Rage Mode. On play or when Digivolving, by placing one Belphemon Rage Mode from your trash as this Digimon's top Digivolution card, until the end of your opponent's turn, this Digimon can't attack and isn't affected by opponent's effects. Opponent's turn, once per turn. When an opponent's Digimon attacks, by trashing 2 cards in your hand, end the attack. So I was saying before how I liked how Rage Mode kind of has that inherited effect where it gets to trash the top card. I like how this one has the effect where when it's played, you get to pull it from the trash. That's very good synergy. I like that a lot. Trashing 2 cards in your hand to end the attack. Kind of. Like, I'm not a big fan of that. However, purple does like to have cards discarded from their hand. And if you're versing blue, that'd be a no-brainer at that point. And we got Marcus Damon as the last card of this video. 5 play cost, start of your turn. If you have 2 memory or fewer, set it to 3. On play, you may suspend this Tamer. All turns, when this Tamer becomes suspended, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3,000 DP for the turn. Then if you have a Digimon with Agumon or Greymon in its name, gain 1 memory. Security, play this card without paying the cost. Again, solid card for a Shine Greymon deck. Not too much outside that. I suppose you could put it in a regular Agumon Greymon deck, but this is made for the Shine Greymon decks. So there we go. That's another video down. We've only got 8 more packs left in this box. I don't think we've pulled any alternate arts yet, so there's some good stuff bound to be left in there. If you guys have any ideas for future videos, leave them in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a good old thumbs up. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It really does help the channel. I so much want to see those 200 subscribers. And I still comment back on people that leave comments on old videos as long as like there's something to say to them. If you're like, hey, great video, I'll probably heart or thumb up it, but I can't really do much other than that. But if you're like, where'd you get this? I could go into more detail about that. So, yeah, that's something to keep in mind. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.